Hey guys, Carl Cooper here with On the Black. So when I think back on Jose Reyes' 2011 year, the first thing that comes to mind is all the talk about his contract and whether or not he'll be back with the Mets in 2012. From the very beginning of spring training all the way to the last game, no matter how good or bad the Mets were playing, seems like there was always a conversation about Reyes, his contract, the year he was having, and if he's going to re-sign with the Mets, how many years he should get, how much money, so on and so forth. And that, despite Reyes' good year that he had, that's the thing that sticks out the most for me. And I can remember thinking back in spring training, I was of the mindset that there's no way that the Mets are going to re-sign him. This is his last year, so on and so forth. But as he started playing the year and as we got to the midpoint of the season and you start hearing things like Alderson reaching out to Reyes' agent to try to work on a contract, my confidence level began to grow in terms of the Mets being able to re-sign Reyes. But then it kind of faded a little bit towards the end of the season, second half of the season, I should say. He got hurt, spent some time on the DL, and then it was kind of up in the air. So, at this point, I really don't know if the Mets are going to re-sign him or not. I hope that they do. I hope that they can get him for something reasonable, too. I don't want the Mets to go 6 or 7 years to get him. I want them to go 5 years max on Reyes, but I hope that they can work it out with him. Now, on the field, Reyes had probably his best year of his career, just to give you some of his stats. 337 batting average, and as you guys know, he won the batting title. He had a 384 OBP. He had 31 doubles and 16 triples, and you think about the triples and what Reyes probably could have did in terms of triples if he didn't get hurt. But that's the year that Reyes had, and of course now the biggest question is can the Mets re-sign him? I just gave you guys my thoughts on that. Would like to hear your thoughts. Do you want the Mets to re-sign Reyes? If so, how many years max would you go? Forget about the dollars right now. I just want to hear in terms of years. Would your max be 5 years? Would it be less than that? Would you go 6 or 7? Would love to hear some feedback on the season that Jose Reyes had, and if you guys think that the Mets can re-sign him this offseason. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon.